Hello, and with that, that's the end of the opening to the game. Hello, my name is Sumbio. This is my first LP on this channel. I'll be doing Lost Magic. It's a game by Taito Corp that came out back in 2006 on the DS. Let's go ahead and get started. This game starts you out with, in the prologue, immediately, with a mysterious woman. How pathetic. To think this is what the creator left to protect the world. Pathetic. No wonder humans are on the verge of being wiped out. And rightly so. Our hero in white comes from the bottom of the screen. That's enough. I will not allow any more of your selfish treachery. You always did make me laugh, Bishop of the White Knight. Even you cannot defeat me alone, now that I've obtained 4 of the wands. Why don't you just run off with your tail between your legs, while you still can? Do not underestimate me. I am the Keeper of the Wand of Light. It is my duty to protect the world and the hopes of its people. I see. So you bring that final hope to a battle you know you can't win. A grand final gesture. That gets you off the hook? Ha! And you talk about duty. You are simply diverting attention from what you should truly be doing, all under the cover of noble self-sacrifice. This is your best joke yet. Kneel before me. Poor miserable guardian of light, praise my name, and I shall release you forever from the dreary shackles of the old world order. Never. With that, he starts charging some magic. Aim by placing your stylus on the screen, holding it down. When you release it, it will fire. It's fun to take out these bats first. They give you something to aim at. You can take down. You should be able to take down all of them. Or yeah, well, not all of them. But wow, I missed that. Wow, that's a good way to start this. Never taste my magic. But you attack the with a new spell. This one's an AoE burst. This one will just kill the bats. And that magic also proved to be ineffective. Why? Just having those wands allow her to suppress my magic completely? How? Huh? You really don't know much, do you? I am the Keeper of the Wand of Balance. I have the power to quell all other magic. Just what do you plan to do with that power, Diva of the Twilight? What is it you suffer from? What has brought you to such an insanity? I will become a new creator, and then I shall bring a new order to this rotten, festering, filthy world of men. You are so bound up in the old world, I doubt you could ever understand my reasoning. Destruction for the sake of creation. Is that what you think we need? I'm sorry, Diva of the Twilight. I cannot help you. Not anymore. Which means we have to settle this here and now. She decides that another magic spell would probably be the best choice here. Sounds like a big dragon. Does nothing. Foolish man. The power of the creator who died so long ago is now mine, and you think you can hurt me? Very well. As a sign of respect to your pitiful self-sacrifice, I'll allow you to aid me as my minion in the creation of my new world. You, a pawn of the old regime, will help me to destroy it and create a new. How delicious. With that, she does what every master of Evil Master does, and she lays fire to you. Several different spells. And gives you a slap with the magic. Isaac, I'm sorry. I can only entrust the light of hope to you. And with that, the White Knight falls. Defeated by his new master, is now a minion, a pawn of the destruction of the world. Now finally accept your fate and hand over your wand. What? This wand is a fake, how dare you? But no matter. Your final actions of defiance has amused me once again. A wand without a sage to protect it will not be hard to find. Your sacrifices merely delayed the inevitable. Think on that, foolish sage of nothingness. Ha 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 ha. And with that comes a close to the prologue, and on to Chapter 1, Father's Final Message. With this, the true story starts. The memory of that day will live with me forever. Ink-black clouds blotted out the sky as wave after wave of vile monsters ravaged our quiet town. People were thrown into chaos and panic, running for their lives. In all the destruction and confusion, I was separated from my mother and father. Overcome with fear, I fled deep into the old forest. I took no belongings, no food, no drink. I ran until I could run no more, and finally, exhausted, I collapsed. An old witch, who lives in the heart of the forest, found and saved me. She nursed me back to health, and once recovered I became her pupil in the way of magic. Although she can be a little severe at times, she treats me as her own grandchild. But one day, something happened. I met my father again out in the forest. I was filled with overwhelming joy at seeing him again, but something was different. Father, what's wrong? Please say something. It is you, isn't it, Father? Wait. And we kind of learned that his father's name is Russell. Kind of not, Father, please. Father. They don't really mention his name's Russell at this point, but I don't know, apparently they decided to tell us. For whatever reason. The same dream again. Look at this, still sleeping. Time to leave your cot, child. Get that face washed. Yes, ma'am. After breakfast, we'll practice some basic magic, so don't forget your staff. Father, what was it you were trying to say? What was it you wanted to say, but couldn't? And with this starts the basic combat tutorial. Basic movements and how you'll be playing every battle. Yeah, let's get started with the basics. Have you got your wand? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Movement first. If you answer no there, she just basically explained to you that with your wand, using the D-pad to scroll around the map and the left button on the DS to open up your rune page. But she'll get more into that later. First we start with movement. You click on your character and you, tap your character and you tap the screen, and he moves there. Onto the chest and he opens it. Good, easy enough, isn't it? Hey, there isn't anything inside. Master, that's not fair. You didn't expect to be rewarded for simply walking somewhere. Did you, naive boy? Well, then let's practice some magic next. You hold down the left button and the rune drawing screen will appear. Like so. Let go and it'll go away. This is the basic of it all. When you want to use magic, you just hold down the left button. It is through runes that mages call upon the power of mana. Keep holding down the left button until you finish drawing the rune, then release it. Drawing an accurate rune while holding down the left button is the key to successful magic. The neater and more accurate your rune is, the stronger your magic will be. But take too long drawing a rune and you'll give monsters time to attack. Well, no one ever said using magic would be easy. Now, have you got all that stuff? Yes. Yes, no problem. Good. And she gives you your basic rune here. This is the basic fire rune. With this, we can use the basic fire magic. Doesn't have to be accurate, but you just have to draw that basic shape. Now, when you've drawn that, you just touch where you'd like to release it, or you could touch and hold down to aim it and fire. Then your basic fire magic is, of course, a fireball. Now, you can actually try that in battle now. 3 monster dummies will spawn here. These 3 will not attack you, sadly. If you forget what everyone looks like, it'll now appear on the top screen whenever you hold down the left button. And basically you just have to kill these 3 monsters. It's as simple as that. Let's see. Alright. So she said that to move the screen, you use the D-pad to scroll it like this. Just move it around. With the left button, you can open up your rune book, over here on the top screen, you'll see that there's the rune there now. That 10 next to the picture means it will cost 10 mana. The yellow bar to the very right of all those question marks is how much mana I currently have, which means I can use it Fireball 3 times in a row. Move over here to the monsters. These in the tutorial will not attack you. You draw, and I didn't miss. No siree. Wow, this is it's gonna be a long LP, isn't it? You just have to kill these. Oh, messed up. These runes on the ground, we will be explained at a later date. Right now, they're just kind of there to spawn the monsters. With that, you kill the 3 basic dummies, and she congratulates you and decides to give you a second rune to try out. This is the water rune. It allows you to freeze enemies, and it fires basically a shard of ice. This is the light rune. You can use this magic to heal your injuries. It has another use we'll get into later, besides healing your own injuries. She says right here that using magical clue in quick succession will cause your mana to run out, and basically you just gotta walk around and wait for the mana to refill. It's not long, it's a short wait. With this she spawns 3 more monsters over here. These ones actually attack, but for no damage, sadly. So you get the water rune now, which is a harder kind of S to draw. Wow, perfect on my first try. Oh, I'll take that. As you can see, it didn't really do as much damage as I was hoping. But when you have that S, that crazy S to draw, and you compare it to this basic fireball you can draw, you see I'm running out of mana repeatedly, and I'm not really paying attention to it. Oh, might as well show. This is the light rune. Yeah, like this. The basic fire rune's easier to draw, and you'll probably be using that more than the water rune. Water rune's nice because it can freeze things, but the basic fire is just a really short, just quick stroke, and it allows you to pump out this, at quick succession a little faster. After each mission, this will start leaning towards whatever magic you use the most and stuff. The more it leans towards it, the less mana it will cost afterward. Well, not afterwards, yeah. And a few levels and a few missions areas will, our fire should cost about 9 by then. And, that's enough for today, child. These 3 basic runes I've taught you, Milo Magic. I will, after all, who can make progress without first understanding the basics. Very good, you are wise before your time. But still, yes, I'd like if you taught me some more powerful magic too. Magic like I saw my father use. Isaac, grasp the cooking pot too strong. Strong, why? God, it's... Grasp the cooking pot too soon, you'll only burn your fingers. Power without control will bring disaster and unhappiness to those who wield it. But I'm ready. I want to catch up to my father so badly. I know my parents are alive somewhere. I need to be able to go and find them. Isaac, you have a good, kind heart, but rushing to obtain power is a mistake. Such greed is a trap only for the wicked. Promise me, your master, you'll bide your time, understood? Yes, ma'am, I promise. Oh, bless me, I almost forgot. The head of the Tomato Village sent a request for some healish. Could you bring it over to him? No problem. Of course, no problem. Tomatoes to the west, remember, don't getting lost in the forest. Go straight there and come back, alright? See you later. And with this, we'll be ending the first episode of Let's Play Lost Magic. This has been Sumbio. Please leave a comment below, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, whatever you want to do. Next time we'll be going to Tomato Village and delivering the healish to them there. Have a good night.